A mortgage lender needs to know that a borrower has stable employment and reliable income before approving a home loan. One of the most common documents requested during the mortgage application process is an employment verification letter. A well-written employment verification letter for mortgage confirms an employee's job status, position, length of employment, and current income, helping the lender assess the applicant's ability to repay the loan. Whether you are an employer, human resources representative, or company manager, your letter should present only accurate and verifiable information. A professional employment verification letter for mortgage provides the lender with confidence that the employment details are legitimate while protecting both the employee and the company by limiting the letter to factual information. So, here is how to write it. Company information. Start by writing your company's contact information at the top of the letter. This section identifies the employer issuing the verification and provides the mortgage lender with official contact information if additional verification is needed. Make sure the company name, address, phone number, email address, and website are accurate and up to date. Date. After the company information, write the date. For example, August 6, 2026. The date establishes when the employment verification was issued. Mortgage lenders generally prefer recently issued verification letters because employment and income information can change over time. Recipient information. Next, write the lender's information. This directs the letter to the appropriate loan officer or mortgage company responsible for reviewing the application. Addressing the correct recipient helps ensure the verification reaches the right department without unnecessary delays. Subject line. Now write a clear subject line. For example, subject, employment verification for mortgage application, Christopher Hayes. The subject immediately explains the purpose of the letter and identifies the employee whose employment is being verified. A clear subject line allows the lender to quickly associate the document with the mortgage application. Salutation. Address the recipient professionally. For example, Dear Ms. Reynolds. Using a formal greeting establishes a professional tone and makes the letter appropriate for banks, mortgage lenders, and financial institutions reviewing the employee's application. Opening paragraph. Now explain why the letter is being provided. For example, this letter is provided at the request of Christopher Hayes to verify his employment for the purpose of a mortgage application. The information contained in this letter is based on our current employment records and is provided to assist with the lender's review of his mortgage application. This opening paragraph immediately explains the purpose of the letter while identifying the employee. It also clarifies that the information comes from official company records, giving the lender greater confidence in the accuracy of the verification. Only provide employment information that your company is authorized to disclose. Employment information paragraph. Next, confirm the employee's position and employment details. For example, we confirm that Christopher Hayes is currently employed with Evergreen Financial Solutions, Inc. As a senior financial analyst, he has been employed with our company since March 14, 2021, and is currently employed on a full-time permanent basis. Throughout his employment, he has consistently fulfilled the responsibilities associated with his position and remains an active member of our organization. This paragraph provides the core employment information requested by most mortgage lenders. Include the employee's job title, employment start date, and current employment status, such as full-time, part-time, permanent, or contract. These details help the lender evaluate the applicant's employment stability and income reliability. Verify all employment information with your human resources records before issuing the letter. Compensation paragraph. Now provide the employee's current income. For example, as of the date of this letter, Christopher Hayes receives an annual salary of $96,500, exclusive of bonuses, commissions, overtime, or any additional compensation unless otherwise stated. This amount reflects his current base salary according to our payroll records. This paragraph confirms the employee's current compensation. State whether the amount represents an annual salary or hourly wage, and clarify whether bonuses, commissions, or overtime are included. Providing precise compensation information helps the lender accurately evaluate the employee's financial qualifications. Always use current payroll information when reporting salary or wages. Employment status paragraph. Next, confirm the employee's current standing. For example, to the best of our knowledge, Christopher Hayes remains actively employed with our organization, and we have no information indicating any planned termination of his employment. This letter is intended solely to verify his current employment status and should not be interpreted as a guarantee of future employment, continued income, or future earnings. This paragraph reassures the lender that the employee is currently employed while appropriately limiting the scope of the verification. Most employers avoid making promises about future employment because circumstances can change after the letter is issued. Avoid making guarantees about future employment unless your company is specifically authorized to do so. Contact paragraph. Now offer to provide additional information if necessary. For example, if you require any additional information or further verification regarding Christopher Hayes' employment, please feel free to contact me using the information provided above. I will be happy to assist with any reasonable employment verification requests. This paragraph demonstrates your willingness to cooperate if the lender requires clarification or additional documentation. Providing a contact person helps streamline the mortgage approval process and allows questions to be answered quickly. Responding promptly to follow-up requests can help prevent unnecessary delays in the employee's mortgage application. Thank you paragraph. Then conclude your letter. For example, thank you for your time and consideration. Although brief, this closing paragraph expresses courtesy and ends the letter professionally. A respectful conclusion reinforces the credibility of the verification. Keeping the conclusion simple and professional is generally the best approach for employment verification letters. Sincerely. Now close the letter properly. For example, sincerely, Rebecca Morgan, Human Resources Manager, Evergreen Financial Solutions, Inc. This is your formal closing and signature identification. Include the authorized representative's full name, job title, and company name, so the lender knows the verification was issued by someone authorized to confirm employment information. Before submitting your employment verification letter for mortgage, carefully review every detail to ensure the employee's name, job title, employment start date, employment status, salary, and company contact information are accurate. Confirm that all information matches your official employment and payroll records. A strong employment verification letter is factual, professional, and well organized, helping the mortgage lender verify the applicant's employment while supporting a smooth and efficient mortgage approval process. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Writing Practices for more step-by-step writing guides. See you in the next video.